Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you guys are stopping by to see me. I'm Pete Stromling with For Pete's Sake Have a Cigar, and stick around if you want to see the review of this beautiful stick, the AVO South America RITMO.
For Pete's sake, have a cigar.
Today we're going to be taking a look at this really cool stick. It is a newer stick that's out. It's by AVO. The thing I was really intrigued about by this particular stick is that it is a 5-country blend.
5 countries?
And so the wrapper is Ecuadorian, the binder is Mexico, the filler is Nicaraguan, Peru, Brazil, and Honduras, and Dominican Republic. So this thing packs tobacco from all over. I was super excited to try it. The smell is a bitter hay, and maybe just like a little bit of caramel mixed in the background.
Sounds like barnyard chocolate to me.
I'm super excited. Let's get this thing cut up and start putting a torch to it. Can't get much more beautiful out than what it is right now. It is perfect weather right now. It's about 80 degrees. Sun is shining, not a cloud in the sky. And for Ohio, that's pretty rare.
Party time, baby!
On the dry draw, it is still kind of like a bitter hay. There's just a slight bitter tinge that comes on the dry draw. Let's get it going. Hope you guys are enjoying these cigar review videos. I'm trying to get a few up here and there as I can. The Hump Day cigar giveaway has not completely gone away forever. I'm going to be starting that up again hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so. So stick around for that.
Oh goody, that's the only reason I watched your channel anyway.
The draw on this one is nice and loose. Not too loose, just right. The retrohale packs a punch, has a bit of a spice that gets into your nose, but not unbearable. It's still retrohaleable. It isn't the worst I've ever had.
Sounds like a snotty nostril spice.
You can really tell the tobacco that is used in this one is very, very nice, and the blending that they've done on this covers about all the bases. It has spice, it has pepper, has just a touch of earth, not very much earth in this one.
There he goes, smoking dirt again.
There's a sweetness in the background. And that spice that's in there actually gets onto your tongue, and you can definitely tell there is a spice in this one for sure. So like I said, this is the AVO South American RITMO. And just a little bit of information to give for you on it. Actually, this says it's the AVO Syncro South American RITMO. It's a long one. And so like I shared with you, all of those between the wrapper, binder, and filler is 5 countries. As far as price range goes, if you want to pick these up from the Robusta, which starts at $10.90, and it goes all the way up to the Torpedo, which is 7 inches by 54, goes up to about $14 or just below. So it's a very affordable stick for such a good quality, and getting all those tobaccos from all those countries. I think this is a very good quality stick that you should try. I will say though, on the finish, at least off this first light, the spice that gets on your tongue stays there, and it lasts. It actually kind of tingles your tongue until the next draw. The retrohale is eased up a little bit just in the first few minutes. It isn't bad at all. Getting kind of a light coffee, light dark chocolate flavor that's trying to come through here and there. And there's like a slight sweetness in the background that is really enjoyable. I'm really digging this stick.
You hear that? I think he likes it.
So if you like a stick that has spice, that has notes of pepper and a slight earth,
This one might be for you.
But when I went to get these at the Havana Cigar Outlet, he had told me that these were released. It was one of the last releases of the original owner, AVO Senior, if you will. This was one of his last blends that he released before he passed away. I think it said it was March of this year that he passed away. I don't know much more than that. That's just what the guy at the B&M told me. And so he said I would definitely want to get my hands on this because it was a newer stick that was out, and it would probably be right up my taste alley because he knows I like full flavor. I like things that pack a punch. I love Maduro, and that basically covers all the bases. This is different too. The tingle on the tongue and the punch this one has is definitely a lot more significant than a lot of cigars that I've had lately, so it's a nice treat. I would love to hear from all of you guys about how I'm doing on this show. Please share down below if you are enjoying these reviews. If there's anything that you like or dislike about the show, stuff that you think I can improve on, stuff that you'd like to see me do or see me review, I'm open to just about anything. I would love to hear from you guys and see what you think about all of that.
I won't actually say anything. I'm just gonna give you the random weird thumbs down that everyone does. Just that one little thumbs down that just digs at you.
Man, this smoke is it is on the thicker side, very chewy, as they say. I've heard that a few times throughout there, and I kind of feel like this one is a chewy smoke, very thick. And the taste that you get from this, if you're looking for one that you get a lot of flavor and it stays around until the next draw, this is one of those cigars that really just coats your palate and it doesn't go away, and you continue to taste stuff. As I'm just sitting here, I'm still tasting those flavors ongoing. There's a bit of a toasted almond or a toasted nut, maybe even like a peanut that's coming in on the finish and on the retrohale. It's very, very pleasant. The transitions of this stick are also really, really nice. And as you can see, the burn is just fine for a Maduro. It's a little bit wavy here and there, but it's even all the way around, which in my book for Maduro is right up there with the best. So a little side rant from this cigar in this review. Today I was on Tim and Bradley's cigar review and I was watching their video on the top 10, I believe it was, lighters of 2017. And this is the stuff that really makes me kind of angry. I don't know why YouTube has the thumbs down. I just think it's there really for people to cause trouble. It's not really constructive criticism. I really don't believe that anybody uses the thumbs down for constructive criticism. I think it's really just there for people to say, you know, well, you fill in the blank. I'm not going to say it because it's very inappropriate, but anyway. I was having a discussion with somebody about it, and we said, you know, YouTube should really stick with the thumbs up. And I mean, if you don't like the material, just unsubscribe. So if you see your subscription numbers going down, then you know, hey, I'm doing something wrong or I'm ticking a lot of people off. But just to see a constant, there's a lot of people that get one thumbs down every video they do, and I just don't understand it. It makes me mad to see such good YouTube creators getting the one thumbs down every single video. I mean, some people may not let that affect them, but others might, you know, if they're having a bad week, it might just kind of shoot their week down. That one person is constantly there, nag, 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 you know, thumbs down, you suck. But,
Why am I getting all these thumbs down?
like I said, really, I really don't get why it's there. So anyways, I was on that video. At the time, there was 146 thumbs up. There was one thumbs down, and so me thinking that nobody would ever see it, I called somebody out on it, and I said, you know, who's the one person that's giving the thumbs down? If you don't like it, just don't watch it, or make a comment and say, hey, I really don't like your video, I'm not going to watch it anymore because of this. That would be constructive, and then you can just not watch anymore, or they can comment back and say, you know, hey, you know, that was a really good idea, I didn't see it that way, maybe I'll change this, and then you can continue to watch and enjoy their show. But other than that, why the heck would you just put a thumbs down for no reason? I mean, don't watch it. Alright, enough about that rant. Let's get back to this wonderful stick. This thing is starting to smooth out. There's almost to me like a little bit of a slight cherry that's sneaking up in the background, some type of fruity, citrusy, or maybe even like a floral note that's sneaking in the very, very, very background, very soft, but very pleasant. There's definitely a different type of pepper than what I'm used to, along with the spice. I'm assuming it's I'm gonna call it like a soft jalapeno pepper. But when I say pepper, I mean like salt and pepper. So it resembles white pepper with a jalapeno twist, if that makes any sense. Like a chili.
Good God, sounds complicated.
There's definitely soft toasted notes, soft toasted almond that is very enjoyable. It makes me hungry just smoking this thing. The ash is a nice gray color. It's holding on beautifully. It's about an inch down. Well, thank you again to all of you who do support my channel, who give me feedback that I need to move forward. I love doing these cigar reviews. I love hanging out with all of you. It is such a fun thing that I get to do. It's an honor and a privilege. I'm so happy that I can be a part of the YouTube cigar community and interact with all of you and do stuff like this. This stick is wonderful, and I hope that this helps somebody. And I hope that if you're looking for a certain type of stick and you connect with me as a reviewer, that this would help you out. For those of you that are on YouTube and you are looking to encourage people and you're here for the right reasons, get on, comment, give people thumbs up, give them encouragement. That's really what, like Romeo Rory, that's what he's here to do. He's here to expose newer cigar channels, uplift them, get people on, get them to comment. Because it really does make our days when you guys get on and say all those things. It just gives us that interaction, that affirmation that, you know, we're doing the right thing. And it makes us want to keep doing this. And I'm going to keep doing it whether you like it or not. But when you retrohale, there's so much flavor packed in there. It's just incredible. So I think for your money's worth, the AVO RITMO is a big thumbs up for Pete's sake, have a cigar. And for any of you other cigar lovers that love a high-end, good quality stick, this is a 5-star for me. I'd say this is, for me, on a scale of 1 to 100, I would say about a 93 to 94. This is really up there in a very enjoyable cigar. Has the same spice as like a Padron, but in my mind, I had the 1964, and dare I say it, I think this might be just a notch above the 1964. I think the band on this one too, look how cool that is. Like the color scheme on this thing, the yellow, the kind of like turquoise blue, bluish green. It just, everything about the presentation of the cigar just screams quality. I'm very cautious with this giant ash. This is the original ash. I haven't tapped it once. The crack that I thought I saw, it's not cracked on the bottom. It may hold on for another second, another minute, I don't know. This is the scary point though. I can really tell on cigars though, when they start to bend like this, that is really good quality to me. That means it's really holding on. I know if I go to tap this, it would want to hold on. But it's very scary. My favorite thing about this stick though is the transitions. The toasted notes come and go. The spice comes and goes. It just transforms the entire way through the stick. It's not a boring stick at all. So if you're looking for a good transitional stick, this one is definitely up your alley as well. Look at that ash. Holy cow. That is incredible. It is just holding on like a champ. Look at this thing. I'm really glad I got a close-up snapshot of that for you guys before it fell. But we were about halfway and it is held on beautifully. This has been the AVO Syncro South American RITMO. That's a long one. In box pressed. This has been For Pete's Sake, Have a Cigar. Enjoy the weather if you can, and we will see you next time, guys.